bright, sunny day, and Bingo, Rolly, and Kia are playing together at Chloe's house. "Ground control to Major Arf," Bingo calls. "We're ready for blast-off," says Rolly. Arf looks back at the puppies and says, "Let's do this." Arf speeds around the yard, pulling the puppies in a wagon behind him. Just then, Chloe runs into the backyard, followed by her parents. Arf screeches to a halt, and the puppies all topple into a puppy pile at Chloe's feet. Bob hears the commotion and looks over the fence. "Hiya, neighbors. I hope those puppies aren't causing too much trouble." "No way, Mr. Bob," Chloe says, picking up her puppy. "I just wanted to give Kia a cuddle before I go to astronaut summer camp." "Astronaut summer camp? Fun," Bob says. "Yeah, I'm going to learn all about outer space," Chloe explains. "I may even touch a moon rock. I've always dreamed of having a real moon rock for my rock collection," Bob says. "Well, gotta head to work. Have a great time at camp." "We'd better go, sweetie," says Chloe's mom. "I wish I could bring you all with me," Chloe says to the puppies, "but at least I'll have Ruff to help me fall asleep at bedtime." "I hope Chloe has the best time ever," says Kia once Chloe leaves. "Right, Ruff?" "Oh no, Chloe must have dropped him by accident." "We gotta get Ruff back to Chloe," says Bingo. Rolly jumps to his feet. "Sounds like we have an Astro-Pup mission." The pups pile into Arf's sidecar, activate their helmets, and are soon on their way to astronaut summer camp. When they arrive, they bump right into a model Mars robot. His name is Rover. "We're trying to find Chloe so she can have Ruff by bedtime," Bingo explains. "But this place is so big, we don't know where to start." Rover beeps and wags his tail excitedly. "Rover knows exactly where to start," Arf translates. Rover leads them to a map of the whole camp. "Wow, this place is humongous," Rolly exclaims. "Yeah," agrees Bingo. "We've got a lot of places to check." Arf takes a picture of the map so they can have it with them in case they get lost. "Thanks, Arf," says Bingo. "Now let's get looking." First, the puppies look for Chloe in the space exhibit hall, but Chloe isn't there. Then, the pups climb up to the high-G training centrifuge, but Chloe isn't there either. Next, the puppies walk up a ramp and board a rocket, but still, no Chloe. "Don't worry, Kia, we'll find her," Rolly says. He pats Kia on the back and accidentally stumbles, bumping into a button. Suddenly, the hydraulic door closes. "Arf will open the door," Arf says. He goes to press a big blue button in the control room. Rover tries to stop him, but it's too late. The rocket begins to shake. "Automatic space rocket launch initiated," announces an intercom voice. "Please put on your spacesuits." The intercom voice initiates the countdown. 3, 2, 1, blast off! Rover beeps and bleeps. He has good news and bad news. Arf translates. "The good news is that this is an automatic rocket, so we will be going back to astronaut summer camp. But the rocket will take us to the moon first." "Let's go!" the puppies exclaim. The rocket soon lands safely on the moon. Arf presses a button to take them back to Earth. But it's the wrong button again. This time, the button activates the hydraulic door, and all the air gets sucked out as the door opens. Ruff isn't buckled in and flies out the door and onto the moon. The puppies tumble out of the rocket ship onto the moon's surface, bouncing and spinning in the low gravity, looking for Ruff. "That's one small step for a puppy," says Bingo, "and one giant leap for pup-kind." "Hey, look!" Rolly shouts. "A moon rock for Bob." he quickly grabs it and puts it in his collar to take home. Kia spots Ruff bouncing into a crater a short distance away. Before long, they manage to get him safely back to the rocket ship and buckled in. "We got Ruff!" cheers Bingo. "Please take us home, Major Arf," Rolly says. This time, Arf asks Rover which button is the right one to push. Soon, they are headed back to Earth, and more important, back to find Chloe. As soon as the rocket lands, the pups rush out. The campers are all headed to their bunks for bedtime. "The bunks are here," Arf says, pointing out the exact location on the map. But Arf got a little hurt on the moon, so Arf asked Rover to help get you there. Rover and the puppies speed through the exhibit hall, turn left past the high G machine, and head straight for Chloe's bunk. Inside the cabin, Kia spots Chloe's backpack. "There you go, Ruff," she says, tucking him inside it. "Now you can help Chloe sleep. That's your mission." "Now let's get back to Arf," says Rolly. As soon as they find Arf, Rover fixes his faulty circuit. "Arf feels better," Arf says. "And now Arf must take everyone home." The puppies climb aboard and wave goodbye to their new friend. Bingo and Rolly make it home in time to greet Bob when he gets back from work. Rolly activates his collar, and the moon rock falls out. "Wow," Bob says, picking it up. "It almost looks like a moon rock." The puppies look at each other and smile. "It'll be perfect for my collection," Bob says. "But not as perfect as coming home to my two favorite pups." Mission accomplished.